So for my journey, I succeeded and I made it all the way to Turkey and I made it to Europe and I flew all the way to Manchester because I did a lot of smart decisions. I felt like these decisions made sense even though I'd had to make a lot of sacrifices. I felt like these were the ones that made the most sense because although I may have not taken care of other people, I stuck with my family and I made it to Europe and I thought that was what was most important. So if we start here, it asks you, the journey is based on extensive research and real stories of Syrians who made it the journey. Select your character to begin the journey. I picked male because obviously I'm a male. Tough choices. Here, I'll let you guys read this and you guys can pause it if you want, but it says like more than 9 million Syrians have forced to leave their homes and you and your family are among them. And then ask you, what would you rather do? Would you rather go to Egypt or would you rather go to Turkey? I picked Turkey because Turkey is in Europe and Egypt is kind of like lower class. And Turkey is in Europe, so you can reach Europe and Europe is very safe, I think, much safer than Egypt. It even says here Turkey is more expensive, but living conditions are better. And so down here, it asks you what flights you want to take and how much money you want to pay, and it asks you if you want to pay this man by deposit or if you want to refuse. And deposit, it means that you'll pay him, and after that, he might not do what you want. So I didn't trust him, and I thought that if you pay him, he might back out on you and just run away with the money. So I refused to pay him the deposit. So I refused to pay him, and I didn't trust him. So now I have to choose. Do I want to travel by sea or land? I felt like land was less risky, but I might get caught. But I picked land because sea is really risky, and you might get caught up in like typhoons and stuff. Because sea crossing is really, really dangerous, especially across the Mediterranean Sea. So here's when I did a big sacrifice. Here we were talking about how they split us up into groups, and the second group struggles. The inflatable boat can't handle so many people. The panic kicks in and the boat capsizes. You see a woman and her daughter struggling to swim across. This was a really tough decision, but I chose to run into the woods because I felt like that would be the more safer option for my family. And so here's the end. I ended up in Europe with my family, and 3 days later you find a man in the restaurant in the suburbs of Athens. He sells you a fake UK passport, and then you can fly to Manchester. You see the police at the airport in Manchester, and you approach them and say, I have come to seek asylum. I am from Syria. If you are guaranteed refugee status, you can now try to get your family over. So yeah, as you can see, I did pretty well. And I guess I ended up the way I wanted to. I didn't want to end up any other way. I thought this was the best way, even though I had to sacrifice someone. I thought this would be the best choice. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.